And our team of meteorologists is tracking this next weather alert. We begin with Evelyn Tav. She's live with next weather in your neighborhood in Altadena. Hi, Evelyn.
Hi there, and Pat Rudabay, we are here in Altadena near the burn scar, of course, and we're taking a look at this wash because, of course, a wash like this is a very big concern when we get rain. And let me tell you, earlier today, we did get quite a bit of rain right here in Altadena, and we were just talking to neighbors, and they were telling us that when it rained back in February and we had a really healthy rain, there was so much mud that came through here. The K-rails actually weren't up back then, and all of the mud from this wash made its way past this K-rail and across the street, almost into their home. And again, that was back in February, and we're still on alert here. It is dry. It has been since we've been out here, but about 12 o'clock this afternoon, we did quite a bit of rain. We saw quite a bit of rain in the area, and we're still tracking some rain, not here in Altadena, thankfully, but in the mountain and foothill communities near us. We're still looking at a few showers, and the brunt of the moisture is still concentrated over our mountain and foothill communities. So this includes Big Bear. We're actually looking at flash flood warnings in the area continuing because of the amount of rain and the thunderstorm cells that we've been seeing basically sitting over one area for an extended period of time. We're continuing to track heavy rain and thunderstorms through the Coachella Valley, where we're also looking at a severe thunderstorm warning that was triggered by the sheer amount of rain and, of course, the thunderstorms, the lightning and thunder we've been experiencing in the area as well. As we move into the evening and overnight hours, though, we're going to start to see some drier conditions. The activity will probably just be focused over our mountain and desert communities, so it will be a little more isolated compared to what we saw earlier today, where we saw downpours in the lower elevations in the basin as well in our valleys. By tomorrow, the chance still stands, but again, it's going to be a little spottier, and it's really going to remain in the higher elevations and in our desert communities. So we will, of course, continue to watch it. We're not in the clear yet. We still could absolutely get rain tonight, and we will continue to keep all eyes on Altadena. Of course, all eyes on the extended forecast. We're wondering when things will finally let up. We've been looking at a lot of humidity and these thunderstorms for the last little bit here. But Alex Piston is in the studio to show us exactly what to expect in the coming days.
And Evelyn, lots of people wondering, what is coming our way this weekend? I know we're looking at drier conditions entering the forecast, but I want to take a second to talk about the dew point. This is something that we don't typically mention in our forecast across Southern California, but when we start to see our dew points come into the 60s and even 70s, well, that's when it feels uncomfortable and humid and tropical. Again, this is kind of a look at some of, the dew point, the measurement. It's the measurement of moisture in the air. And we see dew points in the low to mid 60s, even low 70s, feeling a little bit more like Miami and less like Southern California. So that's what's been in the mix today as all this tropical moisture is moving into the region. So we're going to have a little bit more on the extended forecast, what to expect as we head into this weekend. We are also going to talk more about storm totals coming up in just a few minutes. We'll send it back to you.